Hello everyone, Armor King TV21 here. Today I've come to you with a video about Armor King himself, the character in which we are all here for. So, I'm just going to be a little bit honest here. I want this character to come back for Tekken 8. We all do, as Armor King mains on this channel. And there's quite a few reasons why I believe he is a character that will come back, and there is reasons as to why I believe he fits the Tekken 8 system perfectly. Mostly because Armor King already has a stance. And let's go over that stance a little bit. This is Shadow Step. Now, as you can see, King is clearly at a frame disadvantage here at -4 for King, +4 for Armor King. And if you're at a certain range, you can be up to +6 if you want to be. But +6 is a little bit unrealistic. But +5 is something you're going to find commonly. See, +6 at most when he goes into Shadow Step. Now, this stance right here has at least 3 options. 4 if you count Crouch Dash. And these 3 options are as follows. We have Shadow Needle, which is Shadow Step 1. We have Shadow Step 2. And we have Shadow Step 1+2, which is his Spear. All of these options are very strong, but they're definitely going to get more fleshed out in Tekken 8. And I believe that we're probably going to be getting more stance transitions into it. I don't have any good examples of what moves he'll probably do to go into that stance, but I do know, at least for the most part, that forward 3 is going to be a strong aerial tailspin, at least. So if you do that and do this, you're gonna have some combo potential. And with other things with Armor King here, let's get into the meat and bones of this character of why Armor King is definitely coming back, and this isn't copium, right? We have moves like forward 4. We have moves like forward 1+4, which is his best whiff punish option, and at the slowest comes out in 15 frames, but has some of the longest range in the game. We have back 3, which was originally an Armor King tool. King had back 3 as well, but it didn't function like Armor King's does. Armor King's gives him a guaranteed shoulder on hit, in which King's kind of does the same now, but he gets a throw into Oki. Armor King also has a Stone Cold Stunner, which leaves his opponent facing in front of him at +4, and you get a free down back 2. You have down forward 1, an actual really good down forward 1 that comes out in 13 frames, and it's only -1 on block. You have down forward 4, which is +7 on hit, and it comes out in 12 frames. This is just the faster version of down forward 1, with a little bit less plus frames, or minus frames on block. So doing this move twice in succession, you're -4. But it's such a good -4 that it helps. Just look at the range on this move. You see this move right here? It's really good on range. Look at that. It's one of the best 12 frame mid pokes any character could ask for. Now, Armor King has plenty of tools that I believe that are going to be fixed for Tekken 8, and one of them is definitely either going to be back 1 or down 2. This move is definitely, in my honest opinion, going to give a free crouch throw on hit. Whether the opponent be crouching when this hits, or whether it be a counter hit. But this move definitely is going to guarantee a crouch throw. Now, Armor King's crouch throws are really cool already as is. We have the leg breaker that's most likely, in my honest opinion, going to be this is definitely going to be a heat engager. And this right here is going to be his floor break option, which is going to sincerely be really good. So, like, let me show you an example of where to apply that for Armor King. Against Tekken 8, King's down back 3, you're always going to want to be doing this. Either for the heat engager or for the floor break. In this game, it's minus 16, so you get 16 frames to launch Punish King for it. But this is a different video game. Now, down forward 2 is something that's going to have to be addressed. Whether this continues to be a counter hit launcher is up for debate, but I don't think that this is going to remain as a launcher. It's more than... If it is going to be a launcher, its damage is going to be extremely limited. Because as you can see right now, it takes a bit of execution to land this. But, of course, I haven't touched Armor King like that in a while, so you get about 65 damage right there. Now, another thing is, how are they going to flesh out Armor King's heat? I believe... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back on my moves that will definitely be changed. While Standing 2 is definitely going to be changed. Whether it be on hit or on block, I don't believe this move is staying safe. Back 4 is probably going to stay safe. Forward neutral 2 is definitely something we need to talk about. Forward 4 is going to change because it's no longer going to be a wall bounce. That's most likely not going to be minus 14. I believe if they keep this as a counter hit launcher, that it's going to be minus 16 to minus 4 to minus 15 on block, because it being a counter hit launcher makes it so there's so little of interaction here with your opponent. It's just really strong, and it has high crushing capabilities. So I would just be... Look, I'm not giving any advice to the dev team, but I believe that is going to be really strong in Tekken 8. So unless they make it like a free heat engager, that move is going to be really, really powerful. They removed it from King, but that was because the intention for King was to go into the throw and not the counter hit launcher. So we'll see on how they handle that. Now, I want to talk about his counter hit string back 2-1-2. This is... I'm not sure what they're going to do with this move. I'm really not sure. Because they could either go the route in which it remains a tailspin on hit, or it's going to become the next tornado. But that interests me a lot. This is a really good tool because it's a 15-frame counter hit launcher, and it's hit confirmable. So and you can get 102 damage is pretty ridiculous. Another thing I want to discuss is the forward 3-4-3 string. I am absolutely sure that this is not staying the same. If this stays the same, this is going to be one of the best counter hit strings in the video game. And no one is going to like fighting Armor King in Heat with this string. Like, at all. Like, this is going to be ridiculous. And it's fully hit confirmable, too. So, that's just one of my many thoughts that I have about Armor King here, is that there's gotta be things that change. Otherwise, he's going to be broken. This cannot remain a 12-frame safe counter hit launcher. In Tekken 7, it's very, very common. So if this remains safe, this is going to be one of the best counter hit tools in the game. In fact, it's probably going to be better than Steve's back one. So just keep in mind that I don't expect this to remain safe, and neither should you. Armor King is a character that really excels at pressuring his opponent, but he also excels at whiff punishment. As you can see, his damage when it comes to anything that whiffs is just tremendous. Like, you can get up to, what, 80 plus damage just from doing any of Armor King's staples. I'm messing it up, obviously, but in all honesty, I believe you're just supposed to down forward 3 there, yeah. 86 damage. Almost 90 damage, dude. Almost 90 damage. That's quite literally insanity. 90 damage right there. It makes all the difference if you get the carry. I don't think I can land this, but I think the maximum with this is 95 damage. No, there's gotta be a few things that change about Armor King in Tekken 8 for him to be a proper Tekken 8 character, but people are also going to tell me in the comments, yeah, well, he's about to become like a super stance-heavy character. We never used stances with Armor King. And to that, I'm going to tell you right now, if you didn't use Shadow Step that much in Tekken 8, you're going to be wanting to use it a lot more. Because it's, if you boot up Tekken 7, you can clearly see that they wanted to give Armor King a lot of options from this stance. They wanted to give Armor King more combo utility with it. Like, they started by making it optional, you know? They made this entire string or entire stance here readily usable, and they made it more usable with it transitioning out of forward 3. Which, this move is good, but it also starts from a high. So you have to remember that it's not a god move. But in Tekken 8, more than likely it's going to see some shine. As for other moves like Crouch Dash 3 or Crouch Dash 4, I believe you get the stomps. Like, you're definitely going to be seeing a lot of really cool things with Armor King. No longer, I don't think, Armor King, unless, you know, it's like from 1+2/2, I don't think you're gonna get the floor break stuff with this anymore, if you're doing it from this, because of the interactions. I also believe you're not gonna be able to do any stage interaction after this move and you do down 1-4. They might remove down 1-4, or they might remove the ability to down 1-4 after. We'll see, but let me see if I can also show you a proper example of this. But I want Armor King to return in Tekken 8 straight up because of the amount of creativity I could pull off with this character. Like, Armor King, I feel, is super fleshed out, really sick, and honestly, his moveset is extremely unique. 83 damage off of off of a water parting chop pickup, dude. Pretty sick. And let's not forget about the elephant in the room here. Back 1+4. This is a god tier move. One of the best evasion moves ever created by Bandai Namco. And I believe, depending on your range here, yeah, you get the stomps, and then you get a floor break, which is insane. What are Armor King's ground hitting moves? We have down back 1+3, which just flips them off the wall. So let me just, there we go. And then we also have pickup. So if you're near the wall in this situation, you could probably get something, but looks like you have to be a little closer. Which is still interesting, because Armor King has the option to do that. That's insanity. All I did was back up once. Yeah. And what's even better is that Armor King had a lot of creativity at the wall here. Let's say I forward 2-1 him, then I can 3+4, right? You guys see the vision? If I 3+4 him, it actually side switches me into another resplat for 80 damage. I doubt Armor King is going to be able to do that in Tekken 8, obviously, but it's going to be excellent experimenting with this character again. And all I want to do is feature Armor King in Tekken 8. I want this character to be back. And if we want Armor King to be back in Tekken 8, we have to make our voices heard for it. But we also want the game to be fully functioning. We don't... All we want, and all I want, specifically, because let's not just use we. I really want this character to be back. Armor King is my favorite character in the entire Tekken franchise, and he has always been super, super cool. His moves and animations are extremely unique. His combo potential has always been really cool, and I just love the way that this character hits. I love the way that this character attacks others, and straight up, I really wish that Armor King was base roster for Tekken 8, but we can't always get what we want. However, I hope some of the Tekken developers check out this video at one point in time and consider bringing Armor King back, maybe for Season 2 for Tekken 8. I mean, Season 2 is already in hand, so I mean, if he's not in Season 2, I hope he's in Season 3, but Armor King for Tekken 8, and I'm gonna shout it to the rooftops. And in all honesty, I can't wait for this character. He, again, has some of the best animations, the coolest looking costume. Like, this Tekken 7 costume is so good that it's honestly going to be ridiculously hard to beat when you do debut him in Tekken 8. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys who are huge Armor King advocates like myself, enthusiasts, mains. Like, if you want to bring Armor King back into Tekken 8, please I'm gonna put out a hashtag. It's gonna be hashtag Armor King for Tekken 8 and hashtag Bring Back Armor King. 2 hashtags. And I want it to be known to the Tekken devs that we want our character back. We want our true main back. And honestly, I don't want to play King anymore. It's exhausting playing King in Tekken 8, and nothing wrong against King players, by the way. I have nothing against King players. They've actually been really friendly, really wholesome people, but at the same time, I'm done pretending to play a character that I don't really play. You know what I mean? If I can get Armor King back in Tekken 8, I would be extremely happy. If we can get Armor King back in Tekken 8, it would be just so great. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for stopping by, and I'm gonna land this combo for you guys real quick because I'm obsessed. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out. Got it. 80 damage. See you guys later. Have an amazing day.